The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless, channeled, collective message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Whenever you find this message is when it's meant for you to find it. So bring your intuition to the party. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. Soplalo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for the perfect message for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, whenever they find it, whatever they need to hear. Thank you for giving me the perfect words with the perfect frequency and tone to reach their hearts, their minds, and speak to their spirit. Amen. All right. So we're shuffling up the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. And I'm being shown to pull 7 cards from the same deck. Okay. Times 2 for 2 sides of the table. So we'll do this side and that side. All right. Let's see what we have coming out. On this side of the table, what do we have? This side of the table, what do we have? On this side of the table, we have the impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Okay. On this side of the table, what would we like? What would we like on this side of the table? We have finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. What actions are we taking on this side of the table? What are the actions on this side of the table? Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. How are we feeling on this side of the table? How are we feeling? On this side of the table, great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. What are we talking about on this side of the table? Talking about in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. I'm hearing what's the next step? What you already know is the next step is the mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. All right. And what Spirit wants to reveal for you at this time is solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Now on the other side of the table from the same deck, what do we have on the other side of the table? What do we have? Taking shelter. The answers are within. What will we like on the other side of the table? What will we like? Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. What actions are we taking on the other side of the table? Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. How are we feeling on the other side of the table? Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. What are we talking about? Watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. Okay. What do we know is the next step already? We've been already shown on that side of the table. What do we know is the next step. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. And what will be revealed on that side of the table, what will Spirit reveal? Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. The bottom of the deck. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. All right. So we're going to redirect your focus to the cards. I'm being guided to pull for the situation from the Psychic Tarot for the heart. What we have, okay, so we have an impasse. There's a reflecting and a redirecting of energy. A certain path is blocked on this side of the table, and somebody on that side of the table is seeking the answers within and taking shelter. Is their energy taking shelter? I'm getting the vibe of hunkering down, sitting in place, not really moving right now, just taking shelter to get the answers from within. Okay. I see on this side of the table, what you'd like is to feel that connection to source. Feel like you're doing what you should be doing, okay? Feeling that direct line straight to source, that safeness, that reliability, that pure positive energy that comes when you're connected. And on the other side of the table, somebody here, what they like is to see the change in front of them. The image just shows the girl looking and she's staring at the butterflies. There are butterflies coming over her palm. 4 butterflies. So this person wants to shout to the heavens with happiness, okay? What are they doing? Well, on this side of the table, your light is shining brightly and you're reaching your destination. Getting what you wanted. That spiritual connection. On that side of the table, we have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So this person is delighting with what they have happening in their life right now. Okay. How you feeling? You're feeling like this is an adventure, and they're feeling like there's so much to learn here, uncovering the treasure. Okay. While you're talking about being in the flow, someone else is watching the clouds and saying, just relax, because, you know, it's like you're just in the flow with whatever you've been shown. And they're just like, relax. Just relax. Lie back. Watch the messages roll in. Okay. What you already know is your next step on this side is mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. You got to utilize it. I heard you got to utilize it. What they know on that side of the table is unknown territory. They're exactly where they need to be, but they're actually in unknown territory. Never been here before, never done this before. What Spirit's wanting to show you at this time on this side of the table is solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And on that side of the table is faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. There could be a trip coming up here. A trip that's been seen already. Travel happening. Right now, it's important to be in the flow because you're going to have some work to do. Healing work. This is coming up in your energy. All right. Yeah, with the heal card landing there. All right, so pulling from the Psychic Tarot from the heart. bottom of the deck is control. Control. Now I'm all grown up. So you'll know you're grown up when you can exercise some self-control in this, instead of flying off the handle and just responding and reacting without thinking. When there's some control to your behaviors, when you're able to take control over your actions, over your words, over your vessel, is the way I'm hearing it. Okay. We have 8 of Swords going on, helpless and hopeless energy. 8 of Swords. It's interesting because we have this kid, there's somebody here who's standing, looking at 2 paths. And it's like, no matter which path you choose, you're still going to end up in the same place. So you can go this way or you can go that way. The important thing is take action. Get out of your head. Somebody, they could be walking, but they're just standing there. They're getting nowhere because they're not taking action. They're just standing there. You're not going to get anywhere while you're standing there. You could cut through the middle if you like. You could go down either side of it if you like. If you don't want to cut through the middle. But in this 8 of Swords, it just shows like you're not going to get anywhere until you start moving. You can stand there and stare at it all day. It's still going to be the same thing. Okay. There's an impasse here. All right. What do we have here? Sadness and isolation, the 3 of Swords. Interesting. I'm looking at this card and I'm not so focused on the words, but I'm more focused on the image, because we have this, it's like 2 sides of the personality. Okay, and one is exalted and light and vibrant and full of life and completely stressed out, while the other is completely hunkered down, coiled into itself, balled up. But it's the same individual in different poses. Okay. What else do we have here? You're choosing your battles with the 7 of Wands energy. Somebody's choosing passion and pleasure, and somebody's choosing reaching their destination. Okay. And shine their light brightly. The feelings. We have a card that says move, which is Major Arcana 7, the Chariot energy. The feelings are connected. There's a connection. The conversation is with the 9 of Wands energy. It says rest and reconsider. It's like I need to stop and think about this for a minute and just make sure I'm going with the flow, making sure that I'm taking time to relax and rest. On the other side of the table, what you know, it's time to break the fucking chains, man. The Heal card is the Star energy in the Psychic Tarot for the heart. And we have Mystic Healer here, and we have Unknown Territory on the other side of the table. What's going to be revealed is balance. This is the Temperance card energy. And in this deck, it reflects that twin energy the Spirit showed me about the Temperance card. To help you get some mastery over your own spirit. Somebody here going to be in silence and in solitude, and somebody else is going to be moving to faraway places. They're going to drift further and further into the distance. I hear further and further into the distance. That's interesting. It just looks like a situation, no matter how you look at it, you can't see how it can go forward right now. Like there's no way forward that way. There is a way forward, but it's not the way you thought it was, because there was that brick wall with the impasse card. There's a brick wall in front of you. Can't go nowhere, can't do nothing about it. So may as well get out your head about it. I hear may as well get out your head about it. And there's something here about the healing of being used to being in your own energy and being by yourself to create something different. I then see that while you're sitting in this situation where you're experiencing a lot of pain that you're sitting with, or heartbreak or disappointment, the way you feel is okay. You're going to be feeling better. It's going to help clear out a lot of energy for you. So that this side of the table and that side of the table right now is looking like where you stand and where you're going. It's almost like present and unfolding energy, or what it is and what the prediction is. Take it however you feel it. Yeah, a situation has kind of hit a standstill is what I'm hearing. There's a situation that's hit a standstill. There's a blockage here with the impasse. Can't go through there. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. You just got to pick a different direction, but you do have to go. Okay. So you're just sitting with these feelings right now. Like, that's the direction I wanted to go, though. I was really happy about that. Now I'm gonna get to accepting the truth that hurts like a bee and sets me free, I hear. Yeah, so you're gonna sit with the truth that hurts like a bee and sets you free in this. And you're gonna connect to source like nobody's business. I heard like it ain't nobody's business. Yeah. You're actually at this place that you wanted to be. And you've been very, very aware of how I'm hearing expend and extend your energy, and to whom you expend your energy with and whom you extend your energy to. You're not just haphazardly giving your energy out to everybody who wants it no more. This is going to be good for you because you're going to open up the doorway for so much more passion and pleasure in your experience, things that you enjoy, connections that feel right, that feel empowering, that won't leave you staring at a brick wall. I hear. How you feel? You're ready for a new adventure, baby. Yeah. You're like, can we get this show on the road? Can we get moving? Because there's a lot. You know that there's something valuable in this. You can sense it. You can feel the value of what you're coming together with, of going through this adventure, of healing the hurt in your heart. Somebody is really excited about what's happening right now. It's like the excitement comes, thank you, because the wound is where the light enters. So what's happening is right now it looks like the wound is getting a jolt. The way I'm hearing it is a jolt of lightning, like a shot. Like a shot, it's getting a jolt of light in it. Okay. You know you got to stay in the flow, and so that's what you're talking about. And you're like, okay, is this path that I'm on, is this what I'm doing in the flow? And it looks like you've decided it's not in the flow because there's a roadblock in it. There's a roadblock. That path is blocked for you, at least for the time being. That path is blocked for you. You might find another way into that same area, but right now that path is blocked for you. So right now, just going with the flow of what life is showing you could feel a bit overwhelming. It could feel like, oh God, what have I gotten myself into? You're talking about, basically, I'm going with the flow. I need to reconsider my path. And I need to just take some time to sit with this. I just need to take some time to sit with this. What you know is you have this, I'm hearing, uncanny ability to heal yourself. As you sit and you realize things about yourself and your life, and you sit with spirit. That's why you love connecting with the spiritual source, because it reveals everything to you. That's where you see everything. All right. And what I see is breaking the shackles in this healing energy that's happening in order to move forward past where a situation has gone before. It's going to go to higher levels. It's going to dig deeper. It's going to be more than it was before. And it's going to take someone to faraway places. Somebody's going to travel to faraway places. I hear a distant land. I see somebody here. You'll always have this spiritual companion, like the little bird sitting on this girl's shoulder. They'll always be in your energy. Remember, there is no loss in the divine mind. There is something happening right now. You realized a while back that a path was blocked, that it wasn't moving forward. And now, even though there's part of you that's so excited about it, there's still this part of you that is spending a lot of time by yourself, okay? So, thank you, that's this side and that side. So this side we're talking physically, that side we're talking spiritually. So interesting. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, physically it's at an impasse, but spiritually it's hunkering down. Okay. Physically it's connecting to source, and spiritually it's embracing enthusiasm. It's so much excitement, okay? On here, and the sad part is it the sad part, though, is what else I'm hearing? But what they're going to see is that, okay, so they said use the word challenging, or the difficult, or the unexpected even part, is that this phase, this situation unfolds with you on your own in the physical. You didn't count on that happening. But that's where the flow is taking you for your next level of this great adventure. Solitude is necessary. So, somebody realized that what they want to do, and they started putting a lot of action with the Eight of Wands. They started taking action towards it, engaging with it, practicing, communicating, all of that. And right now, with this Eight of Swords, somebody is really caught up in their head, like they have a decision. So they had this decision to make. Be caught up in your head or get moving. Like nothing's going to happen while you're not taking any action. You got to take action. You could stand here and stare at the problem all day long. You could stand here and stare at the solutions all day long. And stare at your options all day long. still nothing will happen if you don't take a step. You got to take steps and move towards something, you know. And now somebody's sitting here in that energy. They brought it into now. It was in the past. Somebody's bringing that energy into now on that side of the table. I heard the good thing for that side of the table is at least they know the truth. They know what they need to do. So what's the challenge then? The challenge is the Four of Swords. I heard the word retreat. Yeah, they gave me the word retreat. The challenge is sleeping by themselves when they know where their heart is, and their heart is over there. What is that all about? Somebody here, their big challenge is to chill and heal from the heartbreak that's happening right now. Somebody on that side of the table. In their environment, they have this King of Wands, and he's standing there just watching everything. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. He thinks he's cool. He's waiting to take action. He's standing at the ready. That torch stick in his hand could be used in a lot of ways, and right now he's just lighting up. He's just standing there with his light on. It reminds me of the old Motel 6 commercials. I haven't watched TV in many years, with commercials anyway, so do they still have that, we'll leave the light on? Because that's what I just saw. We'll leave the light on. Somebody here is leaving the light on for you. Okay. On that side of the table. Okay, so you could be leaving your light on for this person. This person's guidance. Two of Cups. Live love. Be the love. Be connected. Interracial relationship. I see interracial relationship. Love is the key, is what I hear. I feel slow. I feel like my energy feels calm and relaxed. So much that I sound to myself like I'm slurring. That has something to do with this reading. The Four of Wands is saying that somebody's going to start on a new path. There's a homecoming. Somebody's coming home. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. There's a homecoming. They're coming home, getting started in love with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. Four of Wands is getting married card. It's a spiritual marriage. Somebody here, you're in a spiritual marriage, and you can't get out of that just like that. You think you just walk away from somebody because I never went to court with you. Yeah, spiritual marriages don't require signatures and they don't require courts. It's a soul agreement. Somebody here is in this soul agreement, and that's why they're feeling very connected to it, very focused on it. The purpose of it is to help heal from the pain and heartbreak. I'm going to find out more about that King of Wands, but I got to pull the tarot on this side of the table first before we move forward and dig deeper. Okay. So let's go into this side of the table energy. Using the Tarot of Curious Creatures. What was it? It was the Moon. There was some hidden information. Information was being hid from you. There was romance. There was attraction. It felt like an intuitive connection. Howling at the moon, it's like an intuitive connection. It's like somebody's focus here. I'm looking at these images here with the Eight of Wands. Somebody's focus brought, and their steps that they took, bringing all the light to a certain point. The other person on this side of the table, it's like that moon is the light that they create and they respond to it. It's like the light. It's almost like somebody here set off a beacon, an energetic beacon, and somebody got the message. That's what I see. Somebody in this situation set off an energetic beacon. The message was received in the past. For some, that turned into romance. For some, that turned into confusion. Yeah. For some, that just turned into a confusing-ass romance. On this side of the table right now, we have the Four of Cups. And interesting. Clarity is being offered with the glasses sitting on the cup that's being extended, but her head is turned in the opposite direction. She's not looking that way. She's looking ahead. So there's somebody from the past that wants to offer clarity about a situation now, about what had happened. They want to come and tell you, well, what had happened was, you know, it's never a good deal when the story starts with what had happened. Or at least that's what all the comedians say. I heard it was all fun and games while it lasted. I can't keep looking at that. Somebody says I can't keep looking at that. It hurts too much to keep looking at that with the Three of Swords. And somebody else they're feeling stuck. Yeah, somebody's feeling stuck. And somebody's like, I can't watch this situation that I can't do anything about. Can't keep doing that. It's not nice to myself. It doesn't work well. It doesn't feel good. But the thing is, why? Is because there is so much love in between these people. This is like, you can't sit back. Somebody here feels like I can't sit back and watch you keep yourself stuck in that situation. This is like somebody who doesn't want to watch a person self-sabotage, hurt themselves, endanger themselves, endanger their well-being. Can't watch you keep doing that to yourself. Okay. Because then I hear it, because then I get down thinking about that. Okay. Don't want to get down. Don't need to get down like that. Can't keep watching you. Can't make you choose differently. Somebody here knew. Somebody knew the truth. They already know the truth about this. Okay. The challenge on this side of the table is the Four of Swords. Interesting. They both have the same fucking challenge. The same challenge for both sides of the table. In both images we have, look, they sleep on the same side. They both by themselves. Both of them sleeping by themselves. In the environment on this side of the table we have the Tower. Ah, fuck. I heard, fuck. Well, only thing I could do is go with the flow. The Tower is the fallout. It's tearing down some false belief, something that can't, like, the illusion is fucking gone. The Tower's got to come down. It's not safe. Could be very shocking. Something happens very suddenly. What's the guidance on this side of the table? It's crazy because this tower is looking at that Four of Swords and watching it sleep by itself. Like, oh my God, you're by yourself. This almost feels like somebody in your environment. If you're on this side of the table, it almost feels like there's somebody in your environment who thought you were in a partnership, and they get like completely shocked to find out that you're by yourself. They don't know you're by yourself. They think that you're with someone else. Okay. Interesting. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse says don't give up. It flipped itself in reverse right in my hand. I watched it. It says don't give up. Now's not the time to give up and walk away. Well, somebody's coming in with love, so don't give up and walk away. All right. And we have the Six of Swords. Oh, you finally caught up to me. I heard, oh, you finally caught up to me. We have the hare sitting there taking a break, and here comes the tortoise. It's like, I've been ready to go. You finally caught up to me? Okay. In silence, peace prevails. The Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. You were like, come on, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. In the past. And somebody wanted to come back. Or they wanted to connect. Or they were thinking about the past. Somebody, you're gonna get a shocking awe when this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius shows up in your life. You see the truth about this person. But what's crazy is you're both sleeping by yourself. And this person hasn't given up on the idea about the love because they know that you love them. So they haven't given up on the idea of love. The only court card I have showing up is this King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So let's find out what's this King of Wands talking about. The world. The star. The moon. Wow. All majors. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I've been thinking about the past. And I've been through a big healing period. I've realized so much. I've changed. I'm not the same person I used to be. That's what this King of Wands wants to say. I've learned I'm going to be different. I'm going to be more loving. I see a connection between two people where there is a lot of love, but somebody has been slow, dragging ass. They haven't been stepping up to the plate as quickly. They definitely didn't act immediately. They dragging their feet, taking their sweet time. Both of these people have been taking some downtime away from each other. But the thing is, there's a connection. Even at a distance is connected. The energy is fucking connected. They think about each other when they lay down. They think about each other when they wake up. They think about each other and fall asleep taking a nap, thinking about each other. These two motherfuckers. Right now, they get on my nerves. That's what I see. Right now, they get on my nerves. How y'all both gonna feel and think so much about each other and then nobody's doing shit about it? That's what's getting on my nerve. Ain't nobody doing nothing about it. I want to know, what is this tower? Clarify the tower, please. The Three of Wands. The Fool 2.0. The Knight of Cups. And Justice. The tower is somebody here is going to have an arrival. Somebody is taking a risk, jumping all the way in, taking a nosedive, freaking cannonballing into the deep end on this with an apology. They want to do the right thing. They know where they've been wrong. They know where they've been rude, disrespectful, all that. They want a chance. Somebody here really wants a chance to make it right. This person is got this impulse to come with love to the table and be open and real. Tell the truth about the past, to have hope and faith in this love. They believe in the love. They believe in the connection. They believe that it's something real. And I just feel like suddenly somebody's going to show up. It's like, I've been fucking waiting for you. I've been fucking waiting for you. Yeah. I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. To find someone like you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. Find someone like you. Baby, I want this. I want this to last forever. Ooh, ooh. Baby, I want this. Can we make this last forever? Somebody gonna be talking about, meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. I knew it all the while, girl, and I must confess. Let's get married. Somebody knows who they're passionate about and who pleases them in their life. They know, and they think about this person. And it's almost like while they sleep, they connect. While they sleep, they dream. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. I wonder if you ever see me, and I wonder if you know I'm there. If you look in my eyes, would you see what's inside? Would you even care? I just wanna hold you close, but so far all I have are dreams of you. And I wait for the day, the courage to say how much I love you. Yes, I do. I'll be dreaming of you tonight. Okay, I'm fucking done with that song. I'm done with that song right now. Okay? Somebody is dreaming about you tonight. They are looking to get the courage to tell you. They know that they want you. They miss you. They dream of you. They think about you. They pray for you. I heard they pray for you. For somebody, that's the missing fucking element. You haven't prayed for your person yet. To find the courage that they need to do what they need to do. Not even so you can be together, but just so that they can do what they need to do. Because that's the path that's going to lead them to you anyways. That's what it looks like. That's the path that leads them right to you anyway. They dreaming about you. They know they love you, but they haven't had the courage to take action and do what they need to do. At the end of the day, this connection comes together one way or another, whether it's on this plane or on the other plane. It's going to come together one way or another. And what I know is somebody can't give up on this love, and somebody will always love no matter what. They said, this is unknown territory. I've never loved so unconditionally without having to completely separate my presence, I heard. Interesting. Yeah, this is a very powerful connection of love. I see somebody was howling at the moon. Did somebody get pissed off and yell at the moon? Somebody was left at the altar waiting. Somebody got left at the altar. The commitment was set to happen. Everything was in motion. Somebody got fucking cold feet. And they didn't do nothing. They stood there frozen. They couldn't move. We have a jilted lover. Yeah, we have a jilted lover in this message today. Jilted, definition, past tense. Suddenly reject or abandon a lover. Yeah. Somebody was jilted. Somebody was suddenly rejected or abandoned. And whoever did the abandoning, they can't get it off of their mind. And they can't stop thinking about you. And they think about you all the time. And the truth is, you love this person. For somebody, this is the father of your children or your child. Especially emphasis if you have one child with this person. I feel like right now you're thinking about how this person rejected you and how it could have been so good. Man, everything was set. You had everything. You had everything. I had everything. Together we were everything. And you're sitting there, you're watching them with somebody else. Are you sitting there watching them with somebody else now? Oh my God, yeah. I heard, and I just can't understand. I just can't understand why you couldn't just be with me, why we couldn't be happy together. Because we were. What was that got you caught up in your head that made you run at the last minute? That made you stop at the last minute? Because I know you're thinking about me and I'm thinking about you, but now you with somebody else, you got a temporary stand in there. Oh boy, what the hell is going on here? Somebody here in a sudden change is going to be walking away from a third-party situation. And they're going to come to balance this out. They want to do right. They want to follow through. Is it too late? It says you haven't given up hope. Some of you can't walk away from it. You can leave it alone. You still love. This is taking you into places you've never been before in this connection. Into emotions you haven't touched before. Love, you've touched love before. There's something different in this. Something different about the experience that you haven't touched it before. It's a strong soul connection. In the physical, you're waiting for this thing to come together. And spiritually, it's happening. It's already happening. Wow. I find it so interesting that the challenges that both of you constantly think of one another, but there's also this mutual healing period that's necessary. Because there has been some heartbreak. There's some truth that hurt. And it's time to heal that hurt. So there can be a recovery. The challenge is to take action and move forward. But something surprising is going to happen to change the situation. Somebody knows what they want, but they don't know what to do to get the opportunity. Well, that idea is going to come to them. And what they should do and what they need to do to get what they want in this, the plan, the action plan, the steps, is going to be revealed to somebody, that King of Wands energy. It'll be shocking to the one on this side of the table who hasn't truly given up hope, but they've just been focusing on working on themselves in this, like the other person has as well. They're staring at their own self. What were their fears? What was it that kept them from doing? What was it that kept them from taking action? Or why were they procrastinating and putting it off? And why did they just abandon? Why did they just jump ship and abandon ship? I heard you can't abandon a ship you were never on. But there was a ship abandoned here, so somebody was on this ship. Whatever that means, okay? All right. From the Divine Mind, I'm being shown to pull a Celtic cross over this and see what else is going to be revealed. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we have from the Divine Mind? Okay. The Ace of Inspiration is your energy right now. You're in your power. I heard, I have seen the light. You have seen the light. Are you in the desert? The cactus behind her neck is standing out really, really strong. And because it's right up against the nape of her neck, it feels like it's an uncomfortable situation. But you're in your power anyway. The bottom of the deck is the devil. If the devil's going to show up, the bottom of the deck is a nice place because it just lets me know that you've been through something and you've overcome it. Okay. What's crossing is the Two of Voices. There is stagnancy. There is a stalemate, a separation of a trauma bond. Trusting your intuition to move forward. What's below is the Six of Inspiration, Six of Wands energy. This is a victory that you have celebrated recently. You overcome some big challenge. In the past, Two of Wands energy. You saw something, you made a choice to go for it. I heard there's no regrets. Above you, there's no regrets, but there's some truth that hurts like a bee, and it sets you free, and that's what's on your mind. The truth is the truth. The truth is ever evolving, but the truth that it is right now is on your mind because it has to do with, you got to break this trauma bond, and there's a stalemate. The situation is at an impasse, right? Hit a roadblock. There's a wall in this. So what's unfolding is the Ace of Materials. Spirit is pushing you, and what you're going to be doing is heeding that by getting in your own freaking energy. Interesting. You're trusting in your intuition because you don't know what the fuck is happening. You're in unknown territory. Yeah, I see that. And there's that tower in your environment. Something shocking, surprise. There's a surprise that happens. The Seven of Voices is how you feel. I got to be careful about this. I hear I got to be careful about this. You know there's a divine plan and everything, so you got to step carefully. The outcome energy is the King of Swords energy. What is this Tower again? Show me the Tower. 5 of Wands. The Rebirth, Awakening card, the Judgment card, the Fool card, and the 7 of Materials. Well, it's like you're not stuck anymore. You're not stuck anymore. You wanted something, you went for it. With no regrets, you went for it. But I just don't see it coming together in the physical right now. I feel like this is going to be a telepathic connection, a spiritual connection. That's what it's meant to be. That's what it is showing up as. Somebody knows what they need to do. They're going to get the idea, or they're going to do it. Right now, it doesn't look like it. Eventually, they'll make that decision. But for the foreseeable future, it just looks like, yeah, you can't abandon a ship you were never on. So there's something here about people dreaming about one another from a distance, thinking about what could be. Isn't that nice? The 8 of Abundance comes out from the Guardian Angel Tarot. It says this is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Yeah, in other words, pay attention to your spirit and your work right now. That's a good idea. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you, always and forever. We just adore you over here. So, I see that a situation has hit impasse. That's been made clear. And it's not because there's not love here. It's because there's work to be done. Has to do something with breaking a trauma bond and thriving in your own energy. There's a temptation, but you must resist. The temptation is to go into another cycle right now. But that would only make it persist. So, we have a story of the Jilted Lovers. They'll be forever spiritually connected. But you can't abandon the ship you were never on. So, this is what we have for your Terror in the Shadows episode tonight. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah. That's all, folks. Oh, we.